Purak. Hands in Namaste for the prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms together, spread the energy over your face and open your eyes. And I'm still waiting for a few of you to turn on your videos. I hope you will do that. And I will spotlight Shruti, Dr. Shruti Dutt.
Can I do it, Chitra?
Can you do it, Sandhya? Because I'm not able to.
Yeah, I think she's not on video yet.
Sorry?
Shruti. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's there.
She is there.
Yeah.
4th row, extreme right.
Yeah, she came on.
She's on now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just want to give you a very brief introduction to Shruti. I could go on for a long time, but we welcome you, Shruti. She has a doctorate in education and training, and for the past 30 years, she's worked with thousands of people, helping them to transform their lives. And she has had great success, especially with women and youth, who are able to now manifest their full potential thanks to the training she provided. She's an activist, an anti-corruption crusader. She's an author. She's done a TEDx talk in India, and she's won several awards for all her work. So, with that short introduction, it could go on forever. I'm going to give it over to Dr. Shruti Dutt. Go ahead, Shruti.
Thank you so much, Chitra, for the introduction. And I am really happy and feeling honored that you invited me to address your group, which I know is already a very learned, connected group of yoga experts. I will do my best to share something which will be of value. You've given me your time. I really value that. So as Chitra said, I'm right now connecting to you with a phone. So I can't really see you on the gallery unless I push the thing, yes. So I think it is nice to be on the video because you will be able to receive more also, because you know how it is, our energies connect, and when we see each other, we can connect with more love, isn't it? So give me a yes in the chat window. Are you people okay with chatting on the chat window? Do you
On the
like
chat
that?
window, some people are quite comfortable, others are not.
Okay. But I would like you, so yeah, if you are, please do keep chatting whenever I ask you to. And I'll try to give you my 100%, and I expect you to be involved in this session 100% with me so that it can give you a lot of value, because most of what I'm going to be doing finally with you, the value will depend a lot on how much attention you give it and how you do it, because I'm also going to be doing it with you. So saying that, I want to start this session with a lot of gratitude to my gurus. And maybe you can also pray to your gurus, because it's the gurus that lead us to God. Guru Govind dono khade kaake lagu pao, balihari tere guru jaun, Govind mujhe bataye. So Govind ne mujhe bataye. So basically it means, I think most of you understand, you're all Indians, as far as I can see, that it's important to revere our gurus because they are the ones who lead us to God. And this session today is going to take some time. I hope you're willing to give a good at least 45 minutes to be with me, and also to trust the process as I'm trying to work out the whole thing with you. So today, what I'm going to be helping you is to release a lot of negative emotions. So you might feel, mera to koi negative emotion, I don't have any. Is it okay if I say a few words in Hindi here and there?
Sorry?
Do you want me to stick only to English, or is it okay if I say
better to stick with English because we have some
right.
Chinese members and they won't understand if you go into Hindi.
No, I'll repeat it in case I do. So, okay. So basically, what happens is that why do we all fall sick? Most of the reasons are, can anybody just unmute and tell me? Because I can't see. Can you participate a bit? I would like it to be a little interactive.
Yeah, sure.
So what are the reasons of our sickness normally? Why do we feel low? Why is it that we can't smile openly and have fun all the time? Why is it that we go into these,
maybe not.
Go ahead, Shanta,
go ahead. No, go ahead, Chitra. You go ahead.
I think part of it is that we keep regretting or worrying about the past, and then we worry about the future. We don't stay in the present moment most of the time. So all those worries make us, I think, sick, as well as it leads to sickness. But it also makes us unhappy in the moment. We are not able to enjoy the moment because we are too worried about the past and the future.
Absolutely. So worry, of course, and worry, along with worry, there are a whole lot of negative emotions that we all experience, isn't it? So to really have a good life, a life that is productive, that is, keeping you happy and giving you the ability to contribute towards others' happiness, that has to be a life full of positive emotions, isn't it? Agreed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But most of the time what happens is we get bogged down with our own negative emotions, our own negativities. So as a life transformation coach, I realized when I was dealing with my clients that the most important thing in life is to be able to take charge of our emotions. So especially during the corona, everybody's emotions went haywire, right? And that was a time I was very upset to see, youngsters moving around with long faces. Of course, the situations was crazy, and businesses had, kind of crashed, and people were sick, family members were dying. I lost two of my younger sisters. So it was a very, very troubled time. But during a troubled time, how do we manage our own emotions? So everybody can manage their emotions according to somebody saying they can't unmute.
Yep. I'm just checking that. Yeah.
So please don't interrupt me when I'm talking. When I ask you to speak, only then. So, all right? Because I'll lose the flow then. Because I don't make any notes. I just, speak from my heart. So, so I was telling you about the Corona time. And that was the time I had been practicing Buddhism for 24 years, almost before that. And I've been doing all sorts of things, guiding people, helping youth. So, but at that time, I realized that even I was getting bogged down, with everything around me, and especially the deaths that affected me, because I thought now I have very little time and I'm going to die any minute. I had Corona myself. But then I said, no, if I'm also going to behave like the others, there are my own youth, my own children. I'm a mother of three, grandmother to three, for those who just a quick intro on that part. So if I behave like that, how is it going to affect everybody else in the family and outside? So I started writing the book, Change Your Story Today. And I came up with a program called Bloom. So Bloom is a 5-step program that can help you move forward and stay undefeated in any circumstance. You can apply it to your health, you can apply it to your emotions, you can apply it to your relationships, anything. So that is my program, which I will not be talking about, but I'm just giving you an outline because you'll see Bloom written on my, presentation. So Bloom is BLOOM. Be yourself, let go, own your problems, overcome them, and move forward. So the idea is to keep blooming no matter what. So it doesn't matter what your circumstances are, what your environment is, you can still make the most of it and come out, like the lotus, and actually take energy from that and determine that you are not going to be, pulled down into the negativities or whatever is there. So when we do that, we determine to bloom, we determine to become better each day, manifest a better, life for yourself every day. So the rest of your life now, from today onwards, is definitely going to be the best of your life. That's my promise to you, because you're going to be learning something really special today. It's an ancient Hawaiian technique, which was used by the kahunas of the royal family. And it didn't involve any medicine. It didn't involve anything. It involved the use of energy, the use of words to be able to cure anything and anybody. So the kahunas were very powerful healers of the Hawaii who could do it really well. And then, as with most ancient learnings, things kind of, sometimes get rejected, and sometimes the next generation doesn't use it. But fortunately for us, there was this doctor. I'm going to now tell you about the ancient healing a little bit. Maybe I can share the screen now. Just give me a second. Where does this go? Okay, this is about me. Then, yeah, this is, okay, this is the negative emotions that generally bog us down. There is a chart. So maybe you can, since you've been meditating, you'll be quite aware of your emotions. So lonely, hurt, disappointed, anxious, powerless, overwhelmed, bored, jealous, annoyed, ashamed, excluded, guilty, embarrassed, angry, scared, and sad. These are the basic negative emotions that we all human beings, experience sometime or the other. And the positive ones are the ones that we need to be experiencing on a daily basis, isn't it? So caring, grateful, excited, respected, valued, accepted, brave, hopeful, powerful, creative, curious, affectionate, confident, loved, and happy. This is how we want to be, isn't it? So how do we get there? We get there by being able to control the negative emotions and increase our positive emotions and our day-to-day experiences. Every single day matters. And I'm really happy because right now I'm going to experience all the positive emotions while I'm here with you. And I'm going to get rid of all the negative emotions. So these are some of my certificates to prove to you all. It's an old presentation. Okay, now this is our guru, Dr. Hewlin Hawaiian Ho'oponopono healing that he started, the meditation that we'll be doing today. So a little bit about him. So here he is outside the Hawaii State Hospital. He was a normal, regular doctor. Can you all hear me?
You can see, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Just 1 minute, I'll close the door. I'm getting some disturbance. Yeah, so Dr. Hewlin was a normal doctor, allopathic doctor, and he used to work in Hawaii. And he was like, he had a daughter who became very unwell, and she had some mental issues. And Dr. Hewlin was not able to cure her despite all his efforts. Then somebody mentioned to him that, there is this Hawaii healer, and you can go to her and see, if she can help. So her name was Masana, something, I'm forgetting her name. Anyway, so he went to her, and he asked her whether she was a kahuna, whether she could heal his daughter, and she agreed, and she gave her healing. She started healing her, and to Dr. Hulin's surprise, his daughter got 100% cure. Now he was curious to learn more, so he went and stayed with her, and he learned this ancient technique of healing. And fortunately for us, he came back and he was invited to the Hawaii State Mental Hospital to take care of the patients there. Now, these patients were, really violent patients. They were criminals, they were rapists, there were all sorts of negative people there. And no doctor wanted to be with them because they would, get violent, and the mental hospital was getting, really packed with these people. Even the nurses were leaving, the doctors would keep leaving because they were, fed up of taking care of them. But they requested Dr. Hulin if he could take charge. And he agreed. But he told them that I will cure them in my own way. So what he did was, he first, he would sit in his chamber, and he started applying this magic of this healing which he had learned from this lady. And he started doing Ho'oponopono, which is Ho'oponopono means to set things right for each individual, patient that was there in the hospital. And he had them unchained slowly. He had them, reduce their medicines and all, and he would focus, and every day he would pray in his room for their healing. He would send them healing in a very advanced way, which we can learn later on if you want. Today I'm going to do basic healing with you, but he did advanced healing with them, and to everybody's surprise, within a matter of 4 to 6 months, all of them recovered, and there was nobody left in the hospital. They had to close down that place. So it was absolutely magical. Do you agree with me? Is it possible that people can get cured without medicine, with only healing?
Sorry.
That is very excellent.
Yes, it is absolutely magical. I mean, I wouldn't really believe it, but even if they got, I'd say, 80% cured, it's magic. But people say that they were 100%, all of them got cured and they were out. So when Joe Vitale, I'm learning from him also this magical practice now. Fortunately, he's with us on our team. So Joe Vitale, have you heard about him? Has anybody seen the movie Secret?
No.
We've seen the movie, yeah.
He's part of that movie.
The Law of Attraction, right?
Yes. I'm a law of attraction coach also. I'll tell you some tips later on that also. But I don't know how many of you have visualized and tried to manifest things and they never happened.
I have.
No, I mean, they didn't really work out.
That's correct. Didn't work out.
Yeah. So why don't they work out? They don't work out because of our own negativities and our own negative emotions connected to them. So that's going to be a different session. So I'll leave it at that. So the thing is that what I'm trying to connect here is that when we are able to tackle our negative emotions, we can even manifest better. We can attract better. So this practice is even more important for that. So once he did that magic, Joe Vitale could not believe it. He was an American, very rational, like all of us. I also didn't believe it initially before I tried it out. So he went and met him and he practiced with him and he realized that, it was actually very scientific. It was not just a game of words and, somebody just trying to say something. So how is it scientific? Can anybody guess? How can it be scientific?
Because it works on the mind?
Yes, because as quantum physics says, and if you have an understanding of that, we all are one energy, And now that we are getting into a global village and we understand frequencies and we understand how we can connect, like how do we connect over a phone like this? internationally. It's all about the right frequencies connecting to each other, right? So just like that, we all human beings also have frequencies which we can connect, and we can connect to the divine powers. That is how our prayers work. That is how our connection works with the Almighty or the divine or the universe, whatever you may call it. So what we need to do is to be at the right frequency. So when we are at the right frequency, it is easier for us to connect. So how do we come to that right frequency is the whole game. It's the most important thing. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So all we have to do is to create that frequency to be able to accept whatever good is there in this world. And then we can manifest better. We can connect to whatever is good around us. We can connect to the, automatically our environment improves. Automatically good people come into your life. So all that happens with other meditations also, which you do, and whatever good practices you're doing in this world, it works like that. And similarly, negative energy also combines with negativities, right? In fact, that works faster. So that is why we have these two kind of forces in the world, one negative and one positive. So we are fortunate that we are among very positive people in a positive zone. And so this was about Dr. Yulin and Joe Vitale. And then he brought this practice to the world, and he started sharing, he started having seminars. And it's quite surprising to me that most of you don't know about it. I think a few of you might be knowing. Is there anybody who knows about Dr. Yulin?
No, we didn't know about him. In fact, I had not ever heard of Ho'oponopono or whatever. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Ho'oponopono.
So,
Ho'oponopono.
Ho'oponopono. It means to set
Okay.
things right, basically. Literal meaning is to set things right. So it was used for, improving relationships within families, for, improving health, for improving career issues, everything. So, wow, somebody's saying my husband practices. Wonderful. So I'm feeling very blessed that I have been, kind of chosen to share about all this with all of you here. So thank you so much for letting me do that. So are you ready to learn the magic? This is Joe Vitale. Can you see him?
Yes.
So he is very much alive right now. He's 70 years old, and he is also working on sharing this great, simple, but absolutely wonderful healing technique with the world. So, okay, now we come to Masaru Emoto. This is just to, can you people unmute yourself? Okay, does anyone have any question about Yulin or wants to share something?
No, he's no longer alive, but he taught the practice to others, right?
Yeah, he brought it to the world and all of us now. He made it simpler for all of us to understand and practice it. Yeah. So Masaru Emoto was another Japanese person. He's also now no longer alive. He died in 2014. We lost Dr. Yulin quite recently, 2022. But Masaru Emoto, so the beautiful thing about it is that although it's a very ancient healing technique, now it's being used in the modern world in this kind of way, which I will be sharing with you, and has given, absolutely astounding results. Like people have from 37 years, their relationships were, under strain, and they've come back together. So many divorces have been stopped by practicing this. It works wonders on relationships. So many, people have come out of their health issues by using this daily, because a lot of cleansing happens. So Masaru Emoto ke paas, let's go back to him. Masaru Emoto did a lot of experiments. He wrote a lot of books about the power of our thoughts and words and the effect that they can have on water. So according to him, whatever we say, we all believe in energized water, don't we? Every religion believes in that, isn't it? Whether they're Christians, whether we are Hindus, we believe a lot. And I think even when I was doing a lot of Buddhist chanting, we used to keep a water cup and chant, because the water gets energized. because the water is very receptive. And when we chant positive mantras or we chant, pray positively in front of water, that water itself becomes charged. Are we all on it? Do we all agree to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen
And
the
then
effect.
that is like the holy water, like our holy Ganga. Why is the Ganga holy? Because of so many people who have, chanted for enlightenment on the banks. So it is energized water. And, basically it's connected to the efforts of the people to connect to the divine. And that's what makes it such a divine river. So it's a river full of water that is energized. The water of the Ganga never goes bad, whatever may happen. So it's magical again, mystical and magical. But at the same time, it is. So he was going very deep into it, and he had a scientific bent of mind. So he would experiment. So what he did was to put water into different test tubes, and he labeled them also, like he said, anger, love, things like that, and he sent those thoughts to that water, that particular test tube. Like if it was a test tube with love, he sent a lot of love to it. And if it was a test tube of anger, he sent a lot of anger to it. And then he froze them. And after freezing, he checked their molecular, setting. And he was surprised to find that the water, which had been given positive vibes, had turned into such a beautiful design, and whatever was negative was haphazard and crazy. So this was an experiment he did, and he connected it to the human being. Like all of us know, we are made of all the 5 elements. Yes, all the yoga gurus definitely know that.
Yeah.
So which element is the maximum in us?
Water.
How much percentage?
About 72 or 75.
72 or 73.
Yeah, so about 75%, 70 to 75%, we all are also water. So if water can change, can we change also according to the words we hear, according to the, kind of things we receive?
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
We do change, no? So when we get love, we also feel love. We also do good things. When people are nasty to us, we also retaliate and try to be nasty. It's so normal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mostly, we don't even, give ourselves the love that we need. We don't talk nicely to ourselves also. Isn't that true?
Yes.
So at least that is something we can change, right? We can't change the others. If people decide to be nasty to us, we can't do anything. But at least we can be nice to ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we talk nicely to ourselves, if we kind of cleanse our own mind and thoughts within ourselves, it will cleanse our subconscious and it will make us directly connected to the divine energies. So I'll just show you his experiment. Yeah, see this. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Beautiful
love
patterns
you.
of,
The
yeah.
pattern with I love you.
Wow.
Peace, you fool.
Beautiful.
And look at this.
After
So,
prayer, that's really good too.
isn't this lovely? So
Yes.
that is why
Yeah.
when we energize
Wow.
water with positive, this is what is happening to it. And when we say, you make me sick, you're useless, this is what happens. So all this
Amazing.
you can imagine happening within you also, right? So when I saw this, I was not still satisfied. So Dr. Shruti also did an experiment. Where is my experiment photo? It's not
Theory of
I asked them to
experience.
put it.
Can you show us the last one again?
I think my photos. Let's go back. I'm not being able to scroll back. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah. So anyway, my picture's not there, but I'll share it with you later sometime. So what I did was I took 3 glasses and I wrote love, hate, and in one glass I put Ganga Jal.
You
Right?
put what? What did you
Ganga
put?
Jal, the water of the river Ganges. And I froze it because being Indian, I wanted to check that out also. And I was, with the naked eye, I mean, I didn't have, what do you call it, to see it in detail. But even with the naked eye, the formation which I saw was astounding. So the Ganga Jal had frozen into a kind of shivling inside, a beautiful, structure like a proper temple, and the other two were different. So I have that picture. I will send it to you later. So it kind of proved it to me that somewhere, this is there. Definitely very profound. It sounds very simple, but it is really very, very profound and deep. So are you with me that most things in life which are really simple are actually the ones that are profound?
Yeah.
Yes.
Surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, the most important things in life are the basic things: water, air, which we get for free normally. Now, of course, we have to pay for our water, but air is everywhere in abundance, and it's all for free, and it's the most important thing. No, none of us can survive without that. So, yes. So, similarly, this practice of Ho'oponopono it may sound really simple because basically it is a repetition of 4 words. Basically, I would say not even just the words, it's the 4 feelings that help you cleanse yourself from the inside out. Because we do keep saying think positive, feel positive, but it doesn't work unless we have cleansed ourselves from the inside. So this is based on, repentance, apology, gratitude, and love. These are the energies that we need to cleanse ourselves, our minds, our thoughts, so that we can live with freedom, we can smile with freedom, we can laugh, enjoy, have a lot of fun every single day, make the most use of every day that we are gifted with. So as it is, I have to congratulate you and everybody here because we are, like third phase of our life. We are the lucky ones who have crossed Corona. We're still alive and happy. And we are really fortunate that we have the internet, we have so many things, we have yoga in our lives. So we have no reason to be feeling low any day. We should be always on a high. We should be always happy. And with this practice, you're going to master it absolutely. And you will be smiling each day, dancing through life, enjoying every day as it comes. So that's my promise to you. Are you happy? Are you enjoying that? Do you want to learn that?
Yeah,
Do you want to become
absolutely.
magicians of joy and happiness
Yeah.
wherever you go? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So that's a whole lot of theory. Now, do you want to experience it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to be sitting very relaxed. You can even lie down. The best part of this is that you can do it lying down. Only your spine has to be straight. Okay. And keep some water with you and keep napkin also with you, just in case, because it's going to be a lot of emotional release. And if you feel like crying, don't suppress your tears because it will give you that release that you may be really wanting or your mind or body may be really looking for. So just let it go and keep your eyes closed all the time while I'm doing this. And whatever I'm doing, you can keep yourself muted, but you can repeat it loudly. I hope all of you can hear me.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can. We can.
Okay, so before we start the session, drink some water.
Do we need to drink a whole glass or just a few sips?
No, whatever makes you like comfortable.
Okay.
Even a sip is fine. I'm also going to drink because I'm also going to do it with you. So let me just put on the music. what we will do is, I'm just going to initiate you and give you the feel with the basic Ho'oponopono here today. And if anybody is interested later, you can do advanced with me. But right now, I'll just put on the music. Can you hear the music?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
We can hear the birds chirping.
Yeah.
Was that part of the music?
No.
Yes.
Now we can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will first do our healing with our parents, because they are the source, they are the people who come into this world. We have to thank them. We can never have enough gratitude for them because they brought us into this world, right? So I'll leave it on this. And I'm going to stop my video. And I'm going to be watching you, so you don't stop your videos. Just let's start with three. Oh God, what happened? Music band ho gaya. Just give me a second. So, I'm so sorry about this. I don't know why it just got. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I hope it doesn't happen again. Are we all here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
And we can see you now.
Okay, so take a deep breath and release. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your hands on your heart. And now, imagine your mother in front of your eyes. See her in a place that she used to love being in with you. See them in the clothes she liked to wear, what she likes to wear. I'm saying light because I don't have my mother here anymore, but if your mother's alive, you can visualize accordingly. Try to hear her voice in your mind. The idea is to make the scene very vivid. You should be able to see her in front of you with your closed eyes. See her face. Look into her eyes. Smile at her. And then say, whatever you call her, whether you call her mama or whatever, mommy, I will be saying mama. You can use whatever way you used to address her and say, I'm sorry, mama, for judging you, for never giving you enough time. As you say these words, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. Try to see the emotion in each word as you say it. Say it with emotion, say it with feeling, because that is what will help you release your emotions. I'm really sorry, Mama, for not giving you enough time. Please forgive me, Mama, for never understanding you, for not respecting you enough, for not loving you the way you loved me. I thank you, Mama, for all your unconditional love, for all the sacrifices that you made for me, for all the patience that you had with me as I was growing up. I thank you, Mama, for dreaming for me, for guiding me, for providing the best possible for me. I thank you, Mama, because of you, I am what I am. Because of you, I'm here in this world. Thank you, Mama, for helping my soul experience this beautiful world. Without you, Mama, it would not have been possible. I'm sorry, Mama, for anything that I might have done to hurt you. Please forgive me. I thank you for everything that you have done for me. I appreciate everything that you have done for me. Everything that you taught. Each time that you stood by me. I thank you, Mama, for being the most beautiful mom in this world. I love you, Mama. Although I have never said this to you, and I have never told you, but I really, really love you, Mama. I love you so much. I'm sorry, Mama. Please forgive me. I thank you. And I love you. Today, Mama, I take 100% responsibility of any negative energy that I might have, any negative emotion that I might have had about our relationship. I know that it was not only your fault. I was equally responsible for creating it. I'm sorry, Mama. Please forgive. I love you and I thank you. Smile at her. Give her a hug. Hold her to your heart and say again, I'm sorry, Mama. Please forgive me. I love you. And I thank you. I'm sorry, Mama. Please forgive me. I thank you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Mama. I love you so much. I love you. I love you, dear Mom. Please forgive me. I thank you for being my mom. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. And I love you. Feel the love with your mother. Keep hugging her. Feel her love for you. Be the child you were always with her. Feel her caressing you. And if you're crying, she's wiping off your tears as always. Now give her a smile and say, I thank you, Mama. I love you. We will repeat this exercise with our fathers, because without them also we would not have been here. So do the same visualization. Close your eyes. See your father looking deep into your eyes. Look back into his eyes. Smile at him. See him in his favorite place, wearing the kind of clothes he used to love wearing. Visualize him. Make the vision very vivid for yourself. Now look into your father's eyes and smile. Hands on your heart. Say, I'm sorry, Papa. Please forgive me. I thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry, Papa, for judging you. I'm sorry, Papa, for feeling that you have not done enough for me. Please forgive me, Papa. I'm sorry for judging you. I know you did your best. Please forgive me for expecting more and more from you. I'm sorry, Papa, for taking you for granted. Please forgive me. I thank you, Papa, today for all the sacrifices that you must have made for me. I thank you for raising me with so much comfort. I thank you, Papa, for teaching me yoga. I thank you, Papa, for always feeling so proud of me and always encouraging us. I thank you, Papa, for all the love that you have given me always. I'm sorry, Papa, for not being able to return even 1/3 of that love. Please forgive me, Papa. I could have done better. Please forgive me for not respecting you enough, for always taking you for granted. I thank you, Papa, for being the most wonderful father. Even though I have never told you this, I love you, Papa. I love you so much. I'm sorry, Papa. If I ever hurt you, please forgive me. I thank you, Papa, for being my Papa, for sacrificing so much and never complaining, for teaching me so many things, for teaching me the right values in life. I thank you, Papa, for teaching me to be always honest. I thank you, Papa, for teaching me to be a fighter, for teaching me never to give up. I love you, Papa. I love you so much. I'm sorry, dear parents. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. I'm sorry, my dearest parents. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. I'm sorry, my dear parents, who brought me into this world, who brought my soul on this journey. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. Hug your Papa. Feel his love. Hold the hands of both your parents. Be the little child you were with them. Look up to them. Look into their eyes and smile back at them. Speak to them and say, I will do everything possible, dear parents, to make you very, very proud. I'm sorry. Please forgive. I thank you and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. I thank you and I love you. Now visualize them holding you up, hugging you, kissing you, loving you, just the way they used to when you were a little child. Enjoy the moment. Be with them. Take in all their positive energy and let it enter your subconscious. And with a lot of gratitude, say, I thank you, dear parents. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. You can slowly open your eyes. Rub your hands. Give yourself a lot of loving energy coming from your parents to you. Stay in the loving energy. Enjoy it. Please switch on your videos.
Now we can see you.
Please switch on your videos. And tell me in one word, how are you feeling?
Profound.
Divine.
Can I say a few words, please?
Yes, Shaukat, go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for an excellent presentation. It's very, very good. You ended it very, very
I
well.
haven't finished.
Yeah. It's excellent. Unfortunately, we have
We
an
will
appointment
continue.
with cardiologists and we'll have to leave a little sooner. I just had a couple of comments. One of the things you say, a number of things to me have happened in different way in this kind of therapy, but a number of things, if we simplify them, like you mentioned, keep going, right? Keep going. What was that song? तू बस अपना काम किए जा. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you actually.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I think
Okay.
we not break the chain. Those who would not want to continue are most welcome to leave.
So
Shruti, you're very soft.
I'm soft.
No,
No,
Shruti.
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 Yeah. So
I said I would not, I would like to continue for some time. Do I have your permission?
I didn't understand. Sorry.
I would like to continue the meditation if I have everybody's permission here.
That's
I
right.
would not
Okay.
like to break that for the others. So we are
Yeah.
in the healing zone right now. And
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
like to continue that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I'm not here. I'll get back to you later. So now we will do a little bit more healing. Should I screen share the picture for you? So we will now continue. Normally, all of us have somebody or the other in our lives who has hurt us or whom we are feeling negative towards, especially in this world of negativity and Kali-yuga. There are all sorts of people around us. It could be within the family, it could be a friend, it could be anybody. So the session today is specially dedicated to help you release all negative emotions. So I would like you to focus on anybody you want to improve your relationships with. And it could be a person you feel that nothing can happen. So we can see if this magic works. If you feel that, there's no hope left, but still, when you do this cleansing prayer, you will see that there's going to be a profound difference in the way you look at things and in the way the relationship will heal. So if you're with me,
Can you people hear her? I think she's frozen.
No.
Okay.
Shruti, you're muted.
you didn't hear anything.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
we
I'm
heard a
sorry.
bit.
Now we can
Okay.
hear.
Only towards
so
the end we
now,
didn't hear.
what I was saying is that in this world, we always have somebody or the other in our relationships whom we are having a troubled time with, Somebody who might have hurt you, somebody you feel has not done enough justice to you. So how do we heal that relationship? This session is dedicated to help you release your negative emotions totally. So we will release those emotions towards that person. You can, think of any one person you want to heal your relationship with. It could be a very negative relationship, or it could be a relationship which you want to improve. It may not be all that bad, but you still want to improve it. So similarly, like we did for our parents, we will close our eyes and visualize that person. And you can take the name loudly. I hope you can hear me now. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can take the name loudly. You can keep yourself muted and take it for yourself and say, repeat after me. Keep your hands on your heart again. Close your eyes. If you wanted to drink a little water before we start this, you can do that. Okay. So close your eyes, visualize the person and say, I'm sorry. I will call the person John from my side. So you can use whatever name you want to. I'm sorry, John, for blaming everything on you alone. I take 100% responsibility today for healing our relationship. I now understand that I'm also responsible for the situation that has occurred between us. I'm sorry, John. Please forgive me for not taking responsibility for my part. I'm sorry, John. For holding you responsible for all the negativity in our relationship. I thank you for teaching me a lot of lessons, John, and for giving me this experience. Deep within, I know that I needed this lesson from you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. I thank you for teaching me the lessons that I have learned with you. And now I choose to move on. Allow you to move on too. From now on, I will only thank you and love you. I'm sorry, John. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. And take a deep breath. And release and let go of any emotion that you may be feeling. Take a deep breath. Breathe out any negativity that you may be feeling towards the person. You can open your eyes slowly once again. Rub your hands. Give yourself some healing energy. Can you tell me one word if it's making you feel good? How are you feeling now?
Relaxed.
Relaxed. What else? Calm. Lighter?
Yeah, lighter. Yeah.
Not so heavy anymore.
You feel emotional release, I think,
Exactly.
Especially if you had an issue with your parents or with somebody in your life, then it really feels some kind of emotional relief is what you get.
Yes, and you learn to take responsibility and not blame. You come out of the blame.
Right.
So now, all of us, most important thing that we need to do is to learn self-love. We have a lot of coaches teaching self-love. So we use Ho'oponopono for practicing a bit of self-love. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So we'll do some meditation for self-love for ourselves now. So similarly, close your eyes. A lot of you are not on the video. Anyway, being on the video will help you, participate better. So for self-healing again, keep your hands on your heart. Take 100% responsibility for how you're feeling, for your emotions, for your life, for everything that you have experienced, for your environment. And then talk to yourself and say, I'm sorry. You can take your own name. Like I would say, I'm sorry, Shruti. I'm sorry, Shruti, for always underestimating me. Please forgive me, Shruti, for disconnecting with you. Please forgive me for leaving you alone and not believing in you. Thank you, dear soul, for this beautiful life. Thank you for this connection with the universe. Thank you, dear Shruti, for making me experience so many beautiful moments in this life. It doesn't matter if nobody loves you. From now on, I will love you. Give yourself a big hug. Cross your hands on your shoulders like this. Give yourself a lot of love. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and hug yourself. Feel the love for yourself. You can even keep your head on your shoulders. On one side of your shoulder. In a very loving way for yourself. Like this. Yeah. And say, it doesn't matter who doesn't love you. From now on, I will love you. I'm sorry for leaving you alone. I thank you for reconnecting today. I promise I will never leave you alone ever again. I will never underestimate your importance. I will take very good care of you, dear soul, dear Shruti. I will take care of everything that you need to do. I will pay attention to what I feed you, what thoughts I feed you, what food I feed you. I will pay attention to how clean my inner self is and my outer self is. I will pay attention to everything that is required. I will love you. I will take full care of you. It doesn't matter if nobody else loves you. I am here. I am here to love you because I know you are beautiful. You are a loving soul. You are awesome and you need to be loved. You have the right to be loved. So I will always love you. I will never leave you alone anymore. Just be with yourself, hug yourself, and give yourself a lot of love. Feel the love. Be in that loving energy Enjoy it. Relax yourself. Hug yourself. Those who are not hugging yourself will miss out. It's a very special feeling. Just try it. Close your eyes and give yourself that warm hug. That love that you've been waiting for. That love, that energy that will cleanse you of all blaming, all negativity towards others. That will make you 100% responsible and capable of feeling good, happy, loved all the time. So give yourself a hug, smile at yourself, and say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for not loving you enough. I thank you and I love you. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me for not loving you enough. I thank you and I love you. Slowly bring your hands to a pole and rub your hands. You know, we have the Reiki energy. We do it after every yoga or meditation also. So bring out that energy from within you, all the love from within you, and put it all over your face, your body. So how are you all feeling now?
Relaxed.
Relaxed.
I hope I was able to give you a release of emotions, help you do that.
Yes.
So those of you who actually participated 100%, I'm sure there is no way that you have not experienced release. And even if you are at the moment not even aware of it sometimes, you will realize how much release it has given you very soon. So can you just share with me somebody of how you felt after doing this? I would like to hear from you, one or two of you. Or just type in the chat window if you're shy of sharing.
Yeah, I feel relaxed after this meditation.
Yes. Thank you, Sarita.
It was very good. Very, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think you made a good point that you can energize water. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So you can energize water or any food you put it in your mouth. Just pray for the blessings before you put the first bite in your mouth. And water is a very powerful media, because since our body is occupied with 73% or something like that with water, you can create a lot of...
I'll share with you, for those who are staying on, 44 of us are here, so wonderful. I'll share with you a technique of water for manifesting in a while. First, let's just get to, I'm curious to know your experience about the meditation, and tell me how you're feeling right now, and after how much time are you feeling like this, so relaxed? It's been some time.
You know, I think, Shruti, sometimes you don't realize that you have negative feelings towards somebody. And this kind of brings it forward, because you're imagining the person and you are saying it. You don't have to necessarily say it aloud, I guess. You can just say it in your mind, right, to that person that you're visualizing.
Yes.
So I think it does give you a certain emotional release from something you're holding back, because, you know, we all put on a mask in a sense when we are operating in society, and nobody really knows how you're feeling. And there may be some people that are bothering you, maybe even your parents, you never know.
Yes.
So, you know, it's good to kind of visualize and then say these things, which I don't know whether, we sometimes practice, like today we practice meditation with music, but sometimes we just practice expressing gratitude.
Yes.
And one of your sentences is exactly that, expressing gratitude.
Yes, gratitude always brings magic into your life. I've been
Yeah.
reading the, magic series of Rhonda Byrne also, and we've been doing all that. And gratitude is the way, the key to all happiness in this world, actually. Because if you stay in the zone of gratitude, you're always happy. But this way of healing provides a deeper cleansing in your subconscious. I totally believe that. And if you do it like, can you imagine if you do this every day for some time? Maybe not this whole long sequence, but about 20 minutes or so. It will definitely bring a profound, visible change, tangible change in whatever part of life you want to do it for. Like, say, you do it for your health or you do it for career, money, relationship. You can focus on one thing and do it regularly. So I'm really happy I could do this for you, and I just want to extend a little bit my offer if people are still interested. That I can, while I'm here in Canada, I can do about 20 minutes with you every day if you would like. I would really like that. So if there are people who might have certain issues that they want to, bring results in, specific issues, I'm here willing to be with you for 5 continuous days to help you release the negativity for that particular field of life, whether it's health, career, money, relationships, love, whatever. And let's see if we can bring out results, which I'm very confident will come if you do it with sincerity. So I'm here to help you. You can do it on your own also, but we can make a group of whatever, 10, 11, 5, whatever amount of people, that doesn't matter, who are seriously wanting to upgrade themselves in this, art of emotional intelligence through this practice, who want to upgrade their environment, their thought process, by practicing it regularly. Because, we know a lot of things, but the whole thing comes, the effect, the results come only after practice, just like yoga. I mean, theory doesn't help. You have to be at it. So this is more like mental yoga,
Yeah.
And it's a very deep form of mental yoga. It really impacts your subconscious. It really brings a lot of a magical difference in your life. All sorts of positivity starts entering. I've experienced it, and I'm grateful to Chitra ji that I'm doing it again, because for a long time I was not doing this seminar. I was, as I told you that day, I'm working on a script these days, so a lot of my time goes into that. So I'm really happy that I was able to do this. I need to thank all of you. And if I made any mistakes or if I was not up to the mark, I'm sorry. Please forgive.
I know Shivdas has a question. Shivdas has a question, but just before that, you said you can also do it for health. Now, how would you do it for health? Here we are kind of asking forgiveness and telling people.
Yes. So health, it's very important, especially for senior citizens. I've taken sessions in India. So basically, you do, I'm sorry to your body, because you've not been taking care of it. And, please forgive me for feeding you all sorts of nonsense.
Okay. All right.
And I thank you for still being with me, because your body is your best friend. It's going to be there till the last breath with you, right?
Yeah.
So you have to look after your body, like we say temple or your best friend, So do we really do that? Most of us don't. Even I don't. So it's, I think, very important to do that, and to just give a lot of love to your body with a lot of gratitude, that because of your healthy body or whatever, even sometimes negative, like your sickness, if it's given you sickness, even there, because that is the time you really connect to the divine. That is the time where you start doing a lot of self-seeking, self-searching, and you grow on a spiritual plane. I truly believe when you're not well, because till you're well, you're distracted by the material world and other things. When you're not well, your body makes you relax and makes you think over things. So even for that, we can thank. So we can do it like that. So we can do this for 5 days. Every day we can address health, career, love, whatever. Anybody's issue, we can look into it and do it.
Okay,
So
but I'll let
how long are
Shivdas
you
ask
here?
his question. Shivdas, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much, Dr. Shruti, to give us that wonderful information. And particularly, I want to share my experience with connecting to the parents.
Yes.
I lost them when I was at a very young age. Sometimes I do connect, but today I felt crying and felt them right in front of me.
Beautiful.
I felt, sorry, I'm choking, but that was a wonderful experience. I would just say in one word, that was divine. Wonderful experience. Thank you so much. And then I would definitely try to do the other things also, what you expressed and you explained. That was, I just wanted to thank you, from the bottom of my heart for that wonderful feeling of connection with my parents. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shivdasji, because you did it with an open mind and 100% attention. You have received this beautiful blessing. And may your parents always be around you and give you a lot of positive energy and love from now on. I always feel my parents are sitting right here on my shoulders, one on the left, one on the right, and they're watching me all the time. So that's the way I take them along with me everywhere. So while they were alive, I had a distance. Now they're even closer. So they're always there with me. So we should live with that energy. Never feel that they're not there, because parental energy, the source energy is always there to guide you, to bless you, to take you forward. But you have to connect with your frequency to them. So take your time, connect with them, stay connected to them always. And if they're alive, can I give you an assignment to do? Just go hug them and say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So if you're fortunate enough that any one of your parents is alive, this is your homework for this assignment, for this session. Go give them a hug, say these 4 sentences to them.
If you can put it on the,
That may be a little difficult for me. Can
or
you type it
give
for
it to
me?
Chitra, give it to Chitra and she can share it with us. That will be better.
I'll in any case,
One,
something
right?
writing, I think. 98713.
One second. 98?
713.
Yeah.
762.
Yeah.
43.
43.
Yeah.
I have the number too. So
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can get it on Chitra, or if you have any thing, you can DM me if you need any more kind of guidance. While I'm here till 14th of May. So I'm quite
Dr.
free
Shruti,
here.
yeah,
So,
I just wanted to tell you, if anybody wants, we will get back to you. Chitra will get back to you about your offer. It's a wonderful
that
offer.
will be a group. We can do about 20-25 minutes any time of the day together. So we can
we'll
work on it
discuss
as
with
a group.
members and get back.
And I would love to do that with all of you here. Because I would like you to experience it to the full. And I would like you to share it with others who might benefit, because that is what my mission is, to be able to spread happiness. And if any of you also want to become a healer for Ho'oponopono later on, after you've experienced advance and after you've, actually got results, then you can also, connect to my guru through me. I will give you the links, and you can learn directly from him. And I will be there to guide you along with his course, because I love to do that. I love to help out. And so this whole, journey of Ho'oponopono, this whole journey of becoming happy and spreading happiness should not end with this session. It should really continue. And this is so simple. You can teach it to your children. You can teach it to your grandchildren, So a lot of children are doing this in India now. And they have amazing results, even in their work, even with their friends. So I think it is the need of the day That's a very simple practice comes up, which is not fanatic, which is not religion oriented, which is for the world, for everybody. Because, individually we all have our mantras, our religious, but if I try to teach that, it becomes very limited to people who will accept it. But this is one practice which anybody, anywhere in the world will understand and do. Fortunately, English is a, global language, and you can do it even in your own language. There are a lot of people do it in Hindi now, because in India, it's really caught up. And our group has been responsible for sharing it a lot,
Shruti, another question for you.
Yeah.
Suppose somebody was having real issues, like, I mean, I don't know how many people over here have terrible issues to deal with. Not everybody's life is the same. But if you have a certain issue, typically, how many treatments does that person need?
So I would not look at this practice as a treatment because, it has to be a practice, and it all depends on how much sincerity you pray for. And I also give distance healing along with, if there is a certain special case. So I do advanced Ho'oponopono. In fact, just yesterday, 3 days back, there was a friend who called up who had COVID and he was in the ICU. And so somebody, told me that, you send healing. So I messaged that person and I said, if you give me permission, I will do distance healing for you. And he had a relapse of COVID and he was in the ICU and really in low life. And I sent him Ho'oponopono prayers only. And I thought, since I'm working with you, so let me just do this only right now. So I did that and I gave him a lot of distance healing. And just yesterday, his COVID test is negative. He's back to a normal room. And the beauty of it is that he's feeling very positive now. He's like, mentally he's getting more positive and literally blowing out the COVID from his body. And I did for health with him. And he's been smoking earlier, so he's pledged to give up smoking now while he's still in the hospital. So, it's a lot of learning that comes through. It's a lot of learning that, we actually are 100% responsible. Like in Buddhism, they say it is your karmic debt, from your past lives also. If we believe in the continuity of life, which as Hindus and Buddhists, we do believe that life doesn't end here. So when we say I hurt you, does not mean that you hurt that person in this life. It's a soul to soul thing. Maybe when you're saying for your parents, you might say, oh, I never hurt her. I was always a good child. That goes for me. So initially when I did this, I had this feeling, oh, but I never hurt her. I was so obedient. I was so good. But then it's not just about this life. Somewhere, maybe. So let's cleanse that also. How does it matter? Let's cleanse that. So it's a very deep cleansing process. It will change your subconscious. It will invite a lot of positivity in your life. And for sessions, like I do NLP healing also, that is neuro-linguistic programming. So in that, we get magical results of pain. So I will not continue on all that because I think time bahut ho gaya. But yes, I can, for NLP sessions, within one session, there is a change, like 100% change in the situation of a person who's going through any kind of pain. It could be emotional pain, physical pain also, like knee pain, head pain, migraine. So it's very, very effective. So if anybody wants to reach out, most welcome to reach out. And now you've learned it, keep practicing it also, stay in touch. And when she was talking about water, I have to tell you something. As a law of attraction coach, there are a lot of magical things we do. We believe in magic when we are in the law of attraction zone. So I was told by my guru that there is a water bottle technique. So you take a water bottle and you write on it whatever you wish for to manifest. And you keep it overnight and you drink it every morning. And whatever you write will get manifested. Now, that sounded really too much and too easy. So I said, ye kya? Many of us know we never do it. But I said, no, I'm going to do it now. And of course, on one of my water pillars, I wrote peace, love, and abundance because that's the 3 things that I live for. We want peace, we want love, we want abundance in our lives in every way. So abundance of wisdom, abundance of everything. So I wrote those 3 things, and but then I said, "Nee, isko bhi thoda challenge karte hain. This is too, vague." So on one water bottle, I wrote TEDx talk. Like she was telling me, you've done a TEDx. I wrote TEDx talk, and I was so embarrassed because my children come into my room and say, they make fun of me. Ye kya kar rahe? What is this going on? What have you written on this? So I put it in a zipper cover. It was a flask with a zipper cover. When I go back to India, I'll show you if any of you want to see. So inside, I put a sticker and I wrote TEDx talk. And I never thought it would happen, Like, I just wrote that. And I said, let's see if this manifests. And I forgot all about it. I was not even focusing on it, believe me. And I got an opportunity. I was in Goa. And somebody told me that, you come back, you're coming back. I was coming back the next day. There's a TEDx opportunity. When you come? So I was really excited. I said, yeah. So I, prepared it there. I sent it to him and everything. And when I came, they said, oh, it's got cancer. So I said, okay, cancer. Like, I'm quite chilled out on these things now. It doesn't really affect me. I always say, whatever has to happen will happen in the best time, whenever it has to happen. So I said, chalo, theek hai, koi baat nahi. And I actually forgot again all about the TED talk. Again, after about a month, I had gone to Bombay for a show. And I got a call there that tomorrow there's an opportunity for TED talk from an entirely different person who just knew me a little bit. And she's just very fond of me. I don't know for what reasons, but she just likes me a lot, she says. So she called up and she said, I want you there. I love the way you speak. I want you to give a talk. So I said, but I'm in Bombay and I'm coming tomorrow. I'll be reaching at 12. Your talk is at, 2:33. How am I going to do it all? And I'm not feeling well. I don't think I'm doing it. So then, but she kept at it. As soon as I landed, she says, I'm waiting for you. There's just one slot left. I want to see you there. And, you'll never get this opportunity in Delhi. Otherwise, you'd have to go to Jaipur or you'll have to go to Ahmedabad to do it. So you'd come. So I said, okay, but I'm not prepared. And but I had done a preparation long back. Should I send that to you? I sent that, the Goa file to her. But when I reached there, she said, you can't talk all this. I said, why? Because this is about Bloom. This is about your, brand and everything. So TEDx will, even if you talk, they just might reject it and they'll never put it up. What's the point? So you do something different. Now, just 15 minutes before the talk, she's telling me to say something different. And this, you have to decide what to say. So, and I was so zapped. I flown down from Bombay, but I'd reached the venue. So I said, okay, no giving up. When I'm saying stay undefeated, I can't give up. So I went to one corner, took my phone, and I just started talking. I practiced, and I just asked the divine energies to guide me. And because to, create a speech and then to remember it on stage in that situation, because all I had focused on after coming down from the airport was to look a little presentable. So I wore a sari, tried to look better. And my mind was not working. But God was great and I managed a speech. I didn't tell anybody about it because I thought it's going to be really bad. But some people, saw it and then they came back to me and said they really loved it. So that's how the divine works for you. And then after about a week, I was talking about the water bottle technique and I said, just let me see. I had written something on this water bottle. I opened it and it said TEDx. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I said, really? And so since then, I've become a fan of, the water bottle technique. So you must all try it. And believe me, whenever you try any of these things with faith, they manifest and life just becomes more fun, more enjoyable. And I wish you all the best. Lot of love.
Thank you very much.
Very beautiful thing one of my gurus taught me was to make an infinity sign like this.
Yeah, we do in our yoga, yes.
Yeah, Mayurima.
And Kunal make us
do. Loud. To everybody, now we have only 37 people left, but everybody who's here, and to those who were here earlier, and also to those who have missed this lovely session. So thank you so much.
And
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
And we'll just end
Thank you
with
very
our
much.
closing prayer. Just
Yes.
sit for a little while and we'll say the last prayer. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityuma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms together, spread the energy over your face, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shruti.
And we'll see